Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. I'm Nina, and I welcome you. I'm glad you are here. I like to do unboxings, and today I am going to unbox my December Boxycharm 2025. No, where am I? January. January. I'm going way ahead of myself here, guys, but it's been one of those mornings. I don't have to babysit today, so I do have, I did sleep in. My grandson, Ashton, hello, Ashton, and thank you for waking me up this morning. He gave me a wake-up call. I hit snooze on my alarm, which I thought I hit snooze, but I turned it off, and then I went back to sleep, and then Ashton called like 20 minutes, half hour later, and it woke me up, thankfully, and I briefly talked to him because I think I was kind of like out of it still. That's why I hit stop instead of snooze. And y'all can hear Jody in the background. She's having a fit. I have a big play yard now, and it's kind of big for my apartment. But when I'm not able to have my eyes on her, I put her in the play yard. She's got her pee pads. She's got a ton of toys. She's got her food, her water. Her crate is in there with the door open. She's got a bed in there, a blanket in there. I mean, she's got everything, but she wants me. So, unfortunately, she can't have me right this minute. But I'd go get her and bring her in and show her to y'all. Maybe I'll do that at the end so that way I don't have to put her right back in. Um, she's not going to be happy if I take her out for a minute and put her back in. But anyways, today I have appointments and stuff, so the weather is really, really bad. So bad that they canceled school. So I'm going to do my best. I have four-wheel drive and all that in my SUV, so I'm confident I'll get there safely and get back safely. But in the meantime, excuse me. I had to blow my nose. I have my coffee this morning. I even have my iced tea. But I've got my skincare done. I'm going to open the box and do a get ready with me, which y'all know I love doing get ready with me's. So here we go. Oh, I'm still working on my little area over here. Well, you don't want to see that area. I'm still working on it. I've got so much more to do. I need like two more vanities and I'm good. Two more whatever and I'm good. So anyways, I did open my box because I have a new postal carrier and he's not that careful any. Like, you know, my original one was. She was a peach. But this is this month's box. It's huge. And this is how it's packed. And I'm glad I did check it because I did have a broken item. And it's a very important item. So, let's see. We're going to move this paper. They needed to put more of that in there or some bubble wrap. But, so this is what is inside. And we're going to start off with what is broke. I did contact Ipsy, and they are sending me a new Natasha Denona Love Face palette, which normally they're like, oh, I'll give you points, or oh, I'll give you your money back, which I did pay for this. So, this was not included in my box. It was an add-on, and I think I paid $25. But anyways, this is the palette. Beautiful palette. On the back, you can see the little pinholes. Those pinholes allow you to pop this out. You can see what's broke. And like most of her palettes that are eye and face and so on, you've got your little shield here, and here's your shades. I'm glad they did have it in to replace, so I have a new one. But I will use this today. I'm going to have to be careful because I don't want to make a mess, especially with my clothing. But it's a very pretty palette. These are the eyeshadow shades. This is the highlighter for your cheeks and the blush for your cheeks. So we're going to roll with that today. I'm going to use my, well, if I break it, I won't be using it. My JX. As you can see, I've hit pan. I got this a few months ago through Ipsy as well. Okay, next in our box, we'll look at this. Ipsy Boxycharm, A Clean Slate, which is a good start for January. Your horoscope forecast on the back. 2025 is your year. So, we'll see. Every year is my year. As you can see, under my eyes, it's clearing up nicely. So, not to say it's going to stay that way. Now, these are my box items. And this is, what is it? Wander Beauty in Neutral Eyeshadow Palette. So, and it is in a protective sleeve here. Come on, you. And this is the palette, cardboard palette. Magnetic closure, nice mirror. See, does it have, yeah, it's got a film on it. Take that film off. And these are very neutral shades. So, and you know, I do neutrals like I'm boring. And then we have here the Ofra Midi Palette Blossom Blush. It's a blush palette with 3 shades. And it also is in a protective sleeve. And we'll put that over there. And here we have our palette, plastic, the Ofra emblem on the front. And these are our shades with pop-out pans. I have a lot of her stuff, so I'm sure I could mix and match them like I want to, but I leave things as they are. But we got 2 blushes and a shimmer here, a highlighter. So we got that, and I am going to use this today. This is Benefit Cosmetics Roller Lash Mascara, and it is in black, my favorite color. Ooh, I like the packaging. This is like a silicone top, plastic bottom. Looks pretty cool. Let's check out the wand since we are going to use it. Not my kind of wand, but we will give it a shot. I'm just going to use that. That way we know how it performs. And then I have Pear Nova Bronzer Contour Stick. Oh, okay. So I don't need my JX unless this turns out bad. And this is in the shade 4H03, which is light. Get this sleeve open. Come on, you. Okay. This is the packaging. See, we've got flat side. I've never used anything like this. And we have, okay, this looks a little bit lighter than the other side, doesn't it? Or is it just me? Just me? Y'all know I'm going to have eye surgery, so, which tells you my eyes ain't that good. So we'll use this today. I hate using a product when I'm getting ready to go out the house. But, hey. And that is, oh no, we got one more thing. We got Life. It's a weird name. makeup brushes. And these are the brushes. That's for the garbage. It's got some protective netting on. And these are good to save too, to keep your brushes, you know, shaped. They're nice and soft, fluffy. I would use this as a highlighter, and this is a blush. I don't know if they've got them. Yeah, tapered powder brush and a bronzer brush is what it says. Okay. Okay, well, this is my powder brush, so this can't compare to this. You know what I mean? So, and my bronzer brush, I have a million brushes. I mean, if y'all saw all the brushes that I got, it's like ridiculous. But this is for my bronzing and contour, and it's very dense. I like the density of it. This is this is a lot too fluffy for me to apply bronzer. I mean, maybe I'm just being me, you know, but we'll give them a shot today. Probably not what they're intended for, but we will give them a shot today. Because I'm like, if it ain't how I like it, I mean, they're brushes. Make them work for you. However they work for you is however they work for you. So I'm going to take that off that mirror too. I don't know why. But, okay, so that is it for January 2025's box. I'm going to put my little boxes in here. Leave my tissue out. Still got my face mask to use over here, guys, when I'm ready. I did get this in the mail. Finally, this was sent, not in the mail, but another ring light. So I'm wondering if it'll fit on my great big stand here. My ring light stand. It got the light on it got accidentally broke. So the light works. It's just not, you can't connect it anymore because the thing on it broke off. So maybe the other light, and then I ain't got to go through setting up the stand and all that stuff. So anyways, here we go. I'm going to use my KVD Good Apple. See how my skin is today, being that it's starting to clear up. And honestly, I started using, I've only used it 3 days, but I used it 1 day on, 1 day off, 1 day on, 1 day off. You know what I mean? And then another day on, and I haven't used it since. But it did help a lot. The steroid cream. And then I also have eczema cream that by Gold Bond that I bought a little small tube of it to give it a try for my hands, because you know my hands are awful in the winter time. So I bought that, and I thought, wait, I bet you, I wonder how that'll work under my eye. I mean, you can only try, right? So I did. And sure enough, between the two of them, my eyes were like, boop, night and day. You can see a huge difference. So today, I'm going to try using my KVD concealer. That's the real test, because that's what really shows up wrinkles, dry skin, anything. I'm just going to use a little bit. Put a little bit right there too. And there. Oh, what the heck. Might as well hit the corner. The upper lip. Why not? blend it a little bit. Alrighty. Put that over there, poor Jotty. I feel bad. She's like, Mom, why are you doing this morning? Like, when I'm babysitting, I'll put her in it. It's right in the middle of the living room, so it's not like she's sheltered away from me and the baby or everybody, whoever's here. You know, she's right up in the mix of it. But if I can't see, that worked well. That worked really good. So, thankfully, I was gonna say knock on wood. I think that's wood. Thankfully, it worked pretty good. Let's hope it stays that way. But it's winter, and I doubt it will. It'll get bad again. I'll just have to fight fire with fire again. Absolutely. So how is 2025 going so far for all y'all? Me, good. Aside from having eye surgery next week. I'm not going to like that. But the surgery itself, they say, lasts 10 to 15 minutes. Probably going to last longer because I'm going to freak out as soon as they try strapping me down to the table. Hopefully, they don't put you to sleep. You see that blade coming at your eyeball and in your eyeball. They better give me something really good. I mean, I did break a doctor's jaw once. And I did clock a doctor in the ER once. They were like automatic reactions. They weren't something that I thought through, you know, because my thought process, I ain't going to do that. But, man, they crossed the line. They crossed the line. And, unfortunately for them, this is my TY Beauty. Yeah, TYS Beauty Heaven. It's my, what do you call it? My setting powder. It's in a cake. We'll put a little bit of that on. See my powder brush? That's my ride or die. I love this powder brush. I've had it for years. Seems like the older it gets, the better it gets. Like me. Like me, y'all. I look at myself on the screen here and I see my mother, I see my grandmother, and I see my father. Grandmother being my mother's mother. And I see my father. I'm just a mixture of people. And then my cousin tells me I look a lot like one of my aunts. So I'm a mixture of everybody. Okay, now I'm going to do my eyebrows, which someone had asked, and I think I answered. The Creme Shop Holy Brow. Yeah, Holy Brow. It's in a cake form. You can tell what I use and what I don't use. So, now my grandkids, some of my grandkids have a little bit of a darker complexion than me. So maybe when I am done, and please don't copy me doing my eyebrows. I'm horrible at it. I always have been. I always will be. I accept that. I know sometimes I've like taken selfies and sent them to my kids, grandkids, close friends, or posted them on Facebook, and people will say, "Oh, girl, your brows look awesome." I'm like, "Why you lying? Why you lying?" I know you're lying, because I know my brows don't look awesome. And I don't care. It's not that I don't care. It's just I accept what I can and cannot do. And I'm good with that. I'll roll with that. You know what I mean? Love thyself. And I do. Flaws and all. And see, that's how I am with other people. I'm going to love you for you. My friends, you know, I have friends that you would not believe are my friends. And they'll tell me, you know, thank you. Thank you for accepting me without judgment, you know, because I don't. I just don't. I have a very, very broad scope of friends. I do. And I love them all the same. And if you're my friend, you're my family. Bottom line, that's it. You know, for life. No matter what road we go down, how far apart we become, you'll always be my family. I used to leave my doors unlocked. And I even had a friend who would come there because he was too drunk to drive home, you know, and he'd come in the middle of the night while we're all sleeping. Wake up, he's asleep on the couch, you know, because he did not live in the same city. But, you know, as long as I ain't got to clean up your throw up and all that, we're good. As long as you ain't up in my house acting stupid, we're good. Now, I left my doors unlocked when I wasn't home. I left them unlocked at night. You name it, they were unlocked. See how uneven they are? Just like so perfectly uneven. But anyways, nowadays, I don't do that. I did, except for, you know, at night. When I moved here, I felt so safe. And it's so quiet. But lately, we've had a few things that have disrupted our peace here. And I do keep my doors locked. And really, I need to check into it, see if they caught the person, caught the guy. And I'll try to even these out, but it's not going to happen. It never does. And that's okay. I'm not going to spend all day on my brows. Okay, guys. Now we're going to dip into this Natasha Denona Love Kiss palette. Normally, they'll be like, sorry, we got to give you your money back because we don't have another one. We're all out, which I did see on the shop. If you wanted to purchase it separate because you missed the add-ons or whatever, then you were out of luck because they were sold out. So I was like, man, I know they're going to tell me they're sold out. I am like fumbling here, guys, trying to find a brush, and I'm dropping brushes. I can't find the brush I want. Naturally, that's how it works. Oh, it's in my hand. Okay, anyways, so they always tell you, well, sorry, but we're going to have to give you a refund, or we'll give you the amount to spend in the shop because it was out of stock, which I figured it would be because it's Natasha Denona and it's the Love Kiss palette. I think this palette retails for like 70 bucks, $79, something like that. I'm not sure, but I know it's not dirt cheap. So I felt very lucky to have gotten my hands on it because y'all know I love Natasha Denona. I love her cosmetics, that is. I've tried many, and I believe I've loved them all. I can't think of anything that I did not like. Now, I'm waiting on my, is it Benefit Cosmetics? We'll have to see when it comes. Foundation and setting powder. Liquid foundation and powder cake, you know, in the pan. Setting powder. I think it's Benefit Cosmetics, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me because I don't know positively. So, I can tell my skin is still a little bit dry under there, but it's a whole lot better than it was. I'll take any improvement. As bad as it was like, man, how do I even put makeup? That's why you haven't seen me on here a lot, because I've been babying it, just being really careful, you know, with my makeup, because makeup didn't look that great on it, that's for sure. You can see even my lips. They're so dried up and bad. Like, bad, bad. Okay, now we're going to go in the crease. There was a more pink base that I could have set down, but I used something a little bit warmer, a little bit, you know, on the brown side. And now we're going to go in for the crease, which this kind of looks a lot like the blush. Very close. I think the blush is like one shade lighter. Pretty much the same tone though. And we'll blend it out a little bit. So I am happy with this month's box. I wasn't thrilled that it was broke, but I am thrilled that they actually can send me another one. Y'all gotta say a prayer for me out there driving today. I mean, as we speak, the snow is still coming down. On my little TV over here, I've got the weather channel going. And, like, it's 14 degrees. It's and snowing. Now, that means the wind chill is even colder. It has been. Like, the other morning, it was below 0 when I got up, and I was like, no way. And I had to babysit, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe my granddaughter has to come out in this. But mama's got to do what mama's got to do. Her daddy provides very well, but mama likes to help. My daughter definitely does not like having, you know, him do everything. And she has a very good job. She chose a a great career path. Both the twins did. All of my daughters are truly awesome. And they're great mamas. That I'm so grateful for. My oldest, she not only raised her three, which all are, her youngest is 18. I mean, and she started over. 6 years ago, when she got the baby, he was a baby. He was like just a few months old, if that. I don't even think he was a few months. I think he was a few weeks. And so I'm going in with this Aco. No. Quick. I don't know what it says. But this is a darker shade for it's good for the corner. But yeah, so she also is raising my middle daughter's children. They are now 6, 9, 16, and 17, but the 16-year-old will be 17 next month. And then the 17-year-old will be 18 in April. And so they kind of cross age there for a moment, which is weird, you know, but it's not. So she's had them for 6 years and she's going to have them for good. So she actually gave up a lot and loves these children just as if she was their mother, which they know she's not, of course, but they love her like she is. And her husband, my son-in-law, none of the kids are his. He has his own children with his first wife, and then he became a father to my daughter's three since they were little, and he loves them and has provided for them as if they were his own, and they really are. And then he took on the other four, his nieces. You know what I mean? And he's been a dad to them, and he financially supports them and everything else. So, I mean, it takes special people to do stuff like that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. We're going to go with this affinity and put it on the top. Seems like it's very much more glittery than shimmery, but it's kind of like a mix of the two. It's this shade right here. I'm not using the highlighter on this. Okay. You know, one thing I wondered about my eyes, you know, bringing up the under my eyes again, the waterproof mascara. My mom used that, probably still does. She does not live here, so I don't know what makeup she uses and doesn't use anymore. But I'm wondering if, you know, taking the waterproof mascara off, if that has caused, I am using the highlighter now, if that has caused irritation under my eyes and made the eczema, you know, come kind of like flare up. I've never had anything that eczema that bad, but I am wondering. Now I am going to get, is this Essence? That's Laura Mercier. I want, believe it or not, I want the Essence. NYX. Okay, Essence, where are you? Elena Badgerow. I'm looking for my Essence eyeliner. I'm going to flip out if I cannot find it. I know my grandkids ain't bit. Did I find it? Yes. Essence Stay and Play. This looks more like purple. We'll give it a shot. I think it's almost gone, to be honest. How can it be almost gone? It does go fast, but the cost is very cheap. And it says Stay and Play on it, and it does stay. It stays on till I take it off. And I'm just amazed at the cost and the quality. You know, how well it works. It works. There's no question about it. I mean, who knows how it works for everybody else? That's not how you... Man, I am airheaded sometimes. The bottom is twisting because it comes off. It sharpens. See, my head just ain't there today, guys. I swear. Okay, so now we can do this better. Ashton, you should have woke me up earlier. I woke up airheaded. I'm coming, Jotty. She's such a sweetheart, though, I swear. But, man, is she feisty. She is full of it. I mean, she doesn't stop zipping around the apartment. She's like, zoom, zoom, zoom. You'll see toys flying in the air. She's throwing her toys. She's not even really playing with them. She's just throwing them everywhere. Trying to brush her, it's like pulling fangs out of a vampire while you have a bloody nose or something. You know what I mean? She is wired up hyper. You would think I give this dog coffee in the morning. I do not. And it is nothing to see a food dish and a water dish go flying through the air and the contents flying everywhere. It's like, what is up with my dog? Okay, now, where did I put that new thing? The bronzer thing. I've got so much new stuff up here. I don't see what I want. And I don't like that. I hate that. Not being able to see right is a real bummer. I'm going to check and make sure it's not in the box. back in the packaging. It is not. Okay, Teresa. Oh, I see it. Right in front of my face. See, that's how bad my eyes have gotten. Now, if you guys use, you know, like cream stick, I'm going to use the narrow side to go down my nose. If you guys use a product similar to this, can you let me know in the comments below what you use to apply it and how it works for you? Or if you got this in your box. Do a little bit there as well. It is very light. This is this side. I know, Ja. Her collar is just adorable. It has pearls and gemstones on it. And it really complements. It's a white leather collar. It really complements her hair color. Okay, that is Paranova. Yeah, Paranova bronzer contour stick. Let's see. I mean, I don't know how well a sponge will work for this. Do you wet your sponge? Do you use it dry? Do you use a brush? Seems to be blending pretty nice, to be honest. At least it looks that way to me. But y'all know my eyes ain't good. So if I'm going out of here looking like a fool, I mean, it's just makeup. It washes off. You know, I can wash off and start over if I need to. I don't think I have time to, but I think it blended pretty good. It doesn't feel sticky or anything. Okay. I definitely can't say anything bad about it. Now I am going to use the, what is this? The bronzer brush for the blush. Let's see how that does. Not good. Very not good. I mean, if you're going for the light touch, this is your brush. But if you want something, see, this is my blush brush. Who's this by? I don't even know anymore because it has rubbed off. When I find something that I like it, I use it. Till I can't use it no more. Yeah, see, that's a little better. I will say the blush, you don't have to worry about going in heavy-handed, at least not in my case, not that I can see. Anyways, go across the nose a little bit. Blend it out a little bit. Oh, did I blend out my eyes? I don't think I did. Gonna blend that out a little bit too. Now when I go for surgery, I can't wear my makeup, of course. I'm not gonna like that, but gotta do what we gotta do. Okay. I always tell my grandkids, I look like I've been beat with the ugly stick. I'm using the other brush that came in my box. It says this is the tapered powder brush. I'm using it for the highlighter. I think it's working pretty good. It's buildable, the highlighter is. It doesn't stand out as much as I thought it would. Being Natasha Denona, I expected it to really bam in your face, and it did not, but I'm not mad at it. Okay, now, my Revolution Superfix Super Hold Misting Spray. Give it a good shake. It's not continuous. It definitely looks like it's continuous. It is not. It's a pump, which I like continuous better. Okay, now, let's see. We are going to line my lips real quick here. Fill it in a little. My lips are so bad in the winter time. I forgot to use my what is it called? It's the MAC Prep and Set, Prep and Primer for on your lips. I still got this sitting out here, the Bare Beauty. Okay, this is Estinia J. Lot in the shade Latte. It's for your lips. It smells divine. I can feel my lips are already feathering up. And I hate that feeling. You know, the dry skin. Okay. So there we have that. Now I did get these in the mail by Essence Juicy Bomb lip glosses. They smell heavenly. Very fruity, juicy, yummy. I'm not going to use those today though. I also pulled out my Fenty highlighter stick, well, one of them, because I would like to use this week sometime, or this weekend. Now we are going to move on to the Mascara Benefit Cosmetics Roller Lash. I have never used this before. I know it's popular amongst many people. So we'll give it a try. In my coffee, I found they now make Coffee Mate Cold Foam. And this one is white chocolate macadamia nut. And they are dairy free. They're non-dairy. So I got I think the other one is Nestle Toll House Chocolate Chip. I liked that one. I'm using this one, which I do like very much. It's like the third time I've used it. And it being non-dairy is a plus for me. Yeah, see, this isn't my cup of tea right here. So far. We'll see. Maybe we can build it up really good. if it's buildable, I'll build on it. If it's not, it'll get used in conjunction with another mascara. Unless I really hate it, then it won't get used at all. A lot of mascaras, matter of fact, I should be turning off the fan. I should have a fan on while I'm doing my mascara. A lot of mascaras that I've tried and not liked, I've passed on to my granddaughters. And a lot of them, they actually loved. So, different strokes for different folks, see? So if you don't like something, you could pass it on to a loved one and see how they like it. Now this month I have coming from Influencer like 6 or 7 different products. I got a perfume, Marc Jacobs perfume coming. I've got something from another line I'm not allowed to mention because it's not even hit the market yet. And it's a popular name brand, and I'm looking forward to trying it. I got a Pioneer Woman, Better Homes and Gardens, a ribbed big glass gallon dispenser, beverage dispenser for the refrigerator or the countertop. What else? I got a pair of tennis shoes. A pickleball paddle. It's like 79 bucks. What else? There's a couple more things. So I gotta give them a shot. They send them to me free for my honest review. And I am honest completely, 100%. If I don't like it, I don't like it. If I do, I do. So I've been doing that for years, years and years. Okay, next eye. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to all of those. I had received baby shoes just recently. And what else? Annie's macaroni and cheese. Which, like, I had my family try them. My one daughter said the pasta tastes more like the pasta. I mean, the macaroni and cheese itself, she expected for a more expensive brand. It is organic, and you're paying for it being organic. It's made with real aged cheddar. She said she expected a more cheddar taste, and you more tasted the macaroni. My other daughter said, and her kids said the same thing. They loved it. It was very good. They noticed that it didn't mix completely, that it was a little clumpy here and there, but it was definitely good. So my other daughter, she said she's had it before and they love it. So me, it was okay, you know. I'm spoiled with Kraft macaroni and cheese blue box. I mean, I'll eat that before I'll eat homemade. Isn't that crazy? So, but hey, we are who we are. We like what we like. I'm just being honest. But there were other things too that I tried over the years. It's been a lot. But this month they really hit me. They're like, try this, try this, try this. There were other things. Oh, there's the Dunkin' Donuts shampoo and conditioner combined, the 2-in-1. It's blueberry cobbler. It left my hair feeling very nice. The scent for me was too sweet. But it's by Native. It did really good with my hair, and I was surprised. You know, something you buy from Walmart, which they do sell it at Walmart, and it isn't expensive. I expected, and it being a 2-in-1, I don't have much luck with 2-in-1s. I don't feel like they condition well, and I don't feel like they wash well because they counteract each other. But it did pretty good. I won't lie about that. It did pretty good. And the scent is just what would made me think,